epidemiologist at the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine. I've now moved into working in health services and health systems research in the Faculty of Public Health and Policy. So what we're looking for as epidemiologists is patterns in diseases, but also in their risk factors. But my work has been mainly in cancer, and of course we don't think of cancer as a disease that spreads, but what we want to look at is how the risk factors for cancer might be spread across a population, but also how patients are treated once they have cancer. So the work I'm doing at the moment focuses on prostate cancer. I'm part of a team doing the National Prostate Cancer Audit, and we gather data from the hospitals, from the Cancer Registry and from the Office of National Statistics to try to show the patterns of care for men with prostate cancer across the country and highlight any inconsistencies or inequalities and make sure that the hospitals get feedback on how they're doing to provide the best cancer care for their patients. The best thing about my job is working with fantastic colleagues, and what I really love is that at a place like the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine, it's very multidisciplinary. There are people who are health economists, who are health systems researchers, who are data scientists, and who are specialists in all kinds of areas. And we work together in teams, statisticians, public health researchers, epidemiologists, so that we're doing the best work we can. And I really love meetings where we're all chipping in and gathering ideas together and moving a project forward. That's fantastic. The great thing about research is how flexible it is. A lot of jobs in research, you can pretty much make your own hours. It's quite easy to go part-time. And that does mean that it's family friendly. But apart from that, I feel like working at a university, working at an institution like this, there is a lot of focus on inclusion, diversity, support for women, and the championing of women to do well. There are some things that I don't love about the job, inevitably. One of them is that we're all on short-term contracts until you reach professor level, where you are, I guess they call it in America, tenured. In other words, you have a without duration contract. But the rest of us are funded from project to project by a particular funder. That might be the Wellcome Trust, the Medical Research Council. I'm funded by Cancer Research UK for a lot of my work. And to maintain yourself in a job, you have to make grant proposals. And one of the other things I guess I don't like is that there are politics. Always in every work institution, I guess you'll find that there are politics amongst the people and a bit of jostling for position. But being researchers, it's pretty egalitarian. I work at the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine. A typical day would involve several meetings. I might be meeting with my project team to plan what work we're doing right at the moment. I often also have meetings about the teaching that I'm involved in. And also, as part of my work, I'm involved in a few committees and centres. So I'm Deputy Director for the Centre for Global Chronic Conditions, and we try to plan seminars and collaborations across different centres and faculties to bring researchers together. I often also meet with a student, one of my tutees, for instance.
Is that different to what patients without obstruction who have advanced cancer, reported in literature, how long do they survive in comparison?
Yeah. So do you want to put some notes together of your ideas, and then maybe we'll get a meeting together with the clinicians?
And then I'm at my desk and I'm looking at data. I might be analysing some data, and quite often I'm writing up reports or papers to try and disseminate our findings and get our information out into the world.
That's quite a lot of my work, looks at inequalities in survival and other outcomes, and this was work I was doing on breast cancer and whether a woman had had her diagnosis of breast cancer through screening, mammography in other words, and we found that even where women are screen detected, so that's presumably for most of them asymptomatic, so before they found a lump, when they go for their screening appointment, a cancer, a very small cancer, is detected. But even amongst the women who are screen detected, which is here in the blue, the women who are more deprived have poorer survival.